May I have your attention, please? Before we begin this ceremony, I would just like to check that everybody's mobile phones are turned off. Today, Jim's sister, Nikki, has kindly agreed to be the interpreter for this ceremony. Nikita? Thank you. On behalf of Jim and Toula, I would like to welcome you all here today. My name is Barbara Yates and I'm a marriage celebrant duly authorised to solemnise this marriage in accordance with the laws of Australia. Today is a special occasion and a very important moment for Jim and Toula. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the distance that has been travelled for this ceremony to occur today. Who presents this bride to be married today?
I do.
Jim and Toula met in the mid-70s before Jim moved to Australia. They both have gone on to live their individual lives, during which time they formed their beautiful families and have had many memorable experiences. Then, due to life circumstances, they found they were alone, and that is when Jim and Toula reconnected. Over time, they rediscovered the love that was first kindled in the 1970s. This love blossomed, and as it grew, they began their courtship that has led to today. Jim and Toula would like to make a declaration to their friends and family that they promise to respect, love and commit to each other in all things throughout their lives through the union of marriage. As the friends and family of Jim and Toula, you are active participants in their union through your witnessing of their declaration of love and their promised commitment to each other. Jim and Toula, you bring mutual maturity and life experience to this marriage. Through your future journey together, you will be each other's best friend, lover and listener and calming influence. As you build your lives together, I ask that you remember to freely share your love of each other and say I love you. Inspire each other. Make times for laughter, gently speaking the truth and listening to each other attentively. To those here present, the friends and family of Jim and Toula, I ask that you encourage, support, listen and nurture Jim and Toula as they continue travelling their life journey united as a married couple. We are now going to have a reading given by Toula's son Nikos. The reading is I Promise. Thank you, Nikos. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship which you are about to now enter. Marriage according to the law in Australia is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. In the last few years, you have rekindled a love that was first ignited many years and many life experiences ago. You have built a solid relationship founded in mutual love, respect and trust, and you have shared with me how you want to declare to your friends and family that you are committed to a lifetime together. James Stephen Peters, do you take Toula Christos to be your lawful wedded wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honour and respect her? Do you promise to share all your hopes and dreams, your achievements and disappointments from this day forward?
I do.
For Toula Christos, do you take James Stevens Peters to be your lawful wedded husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honour and respect him? Do you promise to share all life has to offer, your hopes, dreams, your achievements and disappointments with him from this day forward? This wedding ring is a symbol of the love and promises that you make here today. The ring is created in a perfect circle. It has no end, to signify that your love for each other will remain forever without end. It is a symbol to the world of your commitment to each other and represents the oneness, love and respect that you share in this marriage union. I invite you to now exchange rings.
This ring
As an everlasting symbol
as an everlasting symbol
of my love and commitment
of my love and commitment
to you.
to you.
This ring
I give you this ring
as an everlasting symbol
as an everlasting symbol
of my love and commitment to you.
of my love and commitment to you.
It is my privilege to announce Jim and Toula are now husband and wife. Jim, you may now kiss your bride. To the guests that are here, I ask that you listen to this music that Jim and Toula have selected for you as they take a few moments to sign the marriage certificate. As we come to the end of the ceremony, it's time to say a special thank you to Nikki for interpreting the ceremony. Jim and Toula will be moving through to the back of the room. You will have a brief opportunity to congratulate them before they leave for their official photographs. You will see Jim and Toula again at the reception where you will be able to fully congratulate them. Jim and Toula, may your lives together as husband and wife be filled with fun, laughter, joy, empathy and actions that build each other to meet your individual and united potentials. Friends and family of Jim and Toula, please put your hands together for Mr. and Mrs. Peters.